Russian airstrikes have killed at least one person in Ukraine's main port city of Odesa. More than 20 others, including 4 children, have been injured. Ukrainian authorities say religious and residential buildings have been destroyed. Russia has been shelling Odesa and other food export facilities nearly every day for the past week. Moscow has withdrawn from a UN-brokered grain deal that allowed Ukrainian grain to be exported through the Black Sea. Well, for more on this, we're going to go to Rob McBride in Kyiv. So another night of attacks in Odesa. What's the latest, Rob?
Yeah, this has been described by the regional governor as the night attack of the monsters. Missiles were fired at Odesa. A total of 1 person is confirmed now to have been killed and 22 injured, including 4 children. It's said that around 6 residential buildings and houses were damaged either by missiles or by falling debris from intercepted missiles. Also, a cathedral in the historic center of Odesa and port infrastructure. Infrastructure in the port facilities of Odesa and other ports in the south have been particularly targeted throughout recent days. The authorities say that a total of 5 different types of missiles were used in last night's attack. High-precision Onyx missiles and also Caliber cruise missiles fired from the offshore on the Black Sea. This is now the 6th night, consecutive night of attacks on Odesa. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has vowed retaliation for what he calls Russian evil.
Rob, we're saying there 6 nights of attacks on Odesa, but on a wider scale, is the fighting getting more intense in southern Ukraine?
It does seem to be. There seems to be an uptick in fighting. A lot of this has been started with last Monday's attack on the Kerch Bridge with the links of Russia with Crimea. Then we saw on Monday the scrapping of the grain deal, the Black Sea grain deal. And then subsequently, night after night, we've seen these attacks on Odesa and other port cities along the Ukrainian coast, especially targeting grain handling facilities, which has led to claims by Ukraine that this is Russia systematically trying to stop its food exporting capabilities. Yesterday, Saturday, we've seen increased attacks by Ukraine deep into Crimea itself. There was an attack on a fuel and ammunition depot right in the center of Crimea. Pictures released on social media show a towering plume of smoke and also explosions going off, which seems to indicate that this was indeed an ammunition dump being targeted. We saw the governor of Russian-controlled Crimea ordering the evacuation of people within a certain number of kilometers, and also the suspension for a time of rail services. So Ukraine certainly does seem to be targeting Crimea with a stated intention of taking back the Crimean Peninsula, with Zelensky vowing that the Kerch Bridge, which connects Russia to Crimea, is an enemy object that carries means of destruction, and that it is a valid target which he says will be neutralized.
Rob McBride in Kyiv. Rob, thank you.